What's going on, YouTube? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you guys doing today? It's been a long time since I've talked to you guys. I just want to get on here today to fill you guys in on what's been going on with the team. Recap of this past weekend. You know, we Challenger Circuit number 3 just passed. I want to give an update on the standings, the leaderboard, what's at stake for this next weekend. Talk to you guys about our performance, mine specifically. We'll talk about all of these different things. Without talking too much, let's get into the beefy part of this video, okay? We played Challenger Circuit number 3 this past weekend. Tripods, us, we placed 9th place, okay? I know a lot of people were asking the question, did we need to win? Does winning matter? The only thing you get from winning is a guaranteed spot in PLQ, no matter the place on the leaderboard, right? So we're top 4, we're 4th right now. If we won, it wouldn't do anything because we already have our place in the tournament because of where we are on this points leaderboard. Now, for example, if a team was in, I don't know, all right, say Real Business, they're number 36. If they won this past weekend, okay, because they're not in the top 20 or whatever, but they won a weekend, they're guaranteed a spot in that PLQ lobby because they won a weekend, if that makes sense. So winning really doesn't mean anything because we're already in, we already have our spot. We're locked in, all right? Is there anything we're playing for this upcoming weekend? Yes and no. If you wind up top 2 on this leaderboard, you get a bye round, okay? For all my sports nerds, we get a bye round. We get to skip a round, and we'll get put in there. The top 2 teams from this leaderboard, we put in with the bottom 8 pro teams that got relegated in this PLQ or whatever, okay? So if we wind up 2nd or 1st place, we would wind up getting a bye round. That's the only thing we're playing for next weekend. In all reality, that's the only thing we could be playing for. Next weekend, or this upcoming weekend, and there's nothing on the line. We'll qualify no matter what. The only thing that we could possibly do is sneak into this top 2, but we'd have to make some plays, okay? We'd have to make some fucking plays. This past weekend, we did get 9th place. The games were weird. I mean, game 1, we start off, it's like a skyhook tunnel type of zone, and it pulls up to like that needle area. And we're coming in landslide, round 3, closing, and we're taking the fight that'll advance our game, and I just completely bricked my Costicle. My Costicle fucking hit my fucking fat ass. I blocked my own shot, and it allowed my Costicle, I fucked it up so bad to where the team could swing. They had a free wide swing and just killed us. Had I thrown my Costicle properly, we would have easily wiped them because my ult would have just stunned them all, ticked them. Like, it was such good timing too. It just, like, literally I blocked my own shot. The Costicle hit off my own barrel and it bounced backwards and it wasn't covering the space that I needed it to cover. We ended up dying. So we got off to a bad start. Game 2, we got some KP, we walked in. Wasn't a bad game, but wasn't anything good. This game, we were just playing 2 split, like, completely. Like, we were holding a lot of space. And there's times where, like, you can hold a lot of space. We weren't in one of those spots where we could. Because there's multiple threats. We had a team under us, teams walking in. We had teams on our left. And we were trying to hold, like, this whole plateau type of area. And it was just too much. It's not possible to really do. Because at one point or another, you're going to get walked up on, you know? So we wound up playing that game out as a duo, really. And we got some points up on the board, which was it was good, but again, just sloppy performance from us. This game right here, we died. Anmu wound up ratting the 2nd place. He went massive this game. We didn't do anything. It was just Anmu. Shout out to Anmu, because that was a masterclass rat. Game 4, I think we just died early again, like sloppy team play. Game 5, I think this was a Barrow zone, and I'm pretty sure we got 2nd. It was like we were in 3rd place. We're on the left side of Barrow, more towards Sino. There's a team on the platform above us, like on the pipes, and then we're down low, and then there's a rat. We weren't really paying attention. Again, it was just sloppy. I honestly think that a lot of the times when we play sloppy, it's because of the fact that this tournament starts at fucking 9 o'clock at night. And I'm up all day, and I'm just waiting. Anum gets off of work, he has to get right on. It's like, oh my god. I honestly blame the way we perform on Mondays in these tournaments because of how fucking late these tournaments start. And then game 6 was just bad performance. We just died trying to go get like a beacon. We all should have known that we weren't gonna be able to get the beacon though, and we died early that game too. I think the story of this team, this version of Tripod so far, has just been overconfident sometimes and like sloppiness. Like we get overconfident, and then sometimes we're just really sloppy with it, with the way we execute our plays. I think coming into this last weekend, we'll be a lot more, be a lot better about it. Again, we've only been a team for 2 weeks now, or a few weeks now. I'm not really that critical. I think we're easily going to make Pro League with this roster. Shout out to No Name, Chicky, and Pride and Gyozi. Congrats to them on winning this weekend. That's a big win for them. But the boys and I had a long chat after this tournament this past weekend. And if you guys have been watching my stream, you guys have probably heard me say a lot recently. I don't know how I feel about our POIs. I don't like landing Sino. And then launch site dome is cool, but I just hate stretching, like flying across the map. The problem with launch site is like, half the times the dropship will fly through the middle, like, but it'll fly like, it'll start like at Mirage Voyage, and it'll go up to the left, and like that's like normal, and we just like we're always the last team landing, and it takes forever for us to loot, and it aggravates me because I know that time that we're losing is lost. Like, time equals opportunity. When we're losing time on our rotations and our pathing and all that, it can alter the way the games play out for us. And I know it might be hard to understand if you're not really in the competitive Apex that much, but those seconds matter. You know, we're 30 seconds late to the ground because we're the last team to land. It's like, man, sometimes it sucks. Like, we wish we have an extra 5 seconds, let alone 30. So the boys, I brought up the idea that, you know, I think I want to change POIs. I think at the point in this team's lifespan, I think we're easily one of the best team in the lobby. I think we should be playing for the best POIs. Now, I will say this. I do think the POIs that we have are very good for contesting, and they're very easy to, like, get, if that makes sense, like, obtain. Like, we started landing Sino when me, Nick, and Luda first started playing together because it was an easy POI to contest. A lot of the better POIs on the map are going to be a lot harder to contest. A lot dumber, it's going to be annoying, but I do think it'll be worth it in the long run if we do decide to make that play and leave Sino and launch site and go fight for those S-tier POIs, those A-tier POIs. Because, quite frankly, I don't think either of our POIs are better than B-tier. I think they're probably both B-tier, to be honest. Off the top of my head, I don't have a conclusive answer yet on where we're landing. I will say that we are thinking about Lava Fissure Mirage and Checkpoint. We're also thinking about some Down Beast North Pad for SP2. And in World's End, yes, Lava Fissure Mirage or Staging Mirage, even like a Climatizer maybe. Like, these are all things we're thinking about. The boys are going to talk this upcoming week, and we're going to figure it out where we want to land. I think we can all agree that the Tripods are easily one of the better teams in the lobby. We should be fighting for a better POI. You know, like, it doesn't make sense for us to not land at a better POI. If you guys don't know, Challenger Circuit number 4 will be this upcoming weekend. It's going to be April 13th. Okay, so that's going to be this Saturday, and it's going to go all the way to Monday. And then I don't know what that final tournament starts. I heard it starts 3 days after, and if that's true, that means it starts Thursday, right? Or no, Friday. It'll start Friday, and it'll probably go through the weekend. Probably go 19, 20, 21st. Or maybe it starts Saturday. Maybe it starts the weekend after that and goes Saturday, 20th, 21st, 22nd. It's going to be a weekend tourney again. I've never been more confident in us as a team to get the job done than I am right now. I think once we obtain these POIs that I think will be worth it in the long run, we'll play a lot better. I think we're playing with a handicap on us, landing at Sino and launch site. And it might be hard to understand from a casual perspective, but man, I'm excited to land it. Like, oh, I can see myself landing Lava Fissure Mirage, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna wrap this video up by saying I love you guys. Thank you guys for so much support on the YouTube channel. We're on that way to 10K. We're gonna hit it soon. Thank you guys for all the likes, the subs, hitting the share button. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for all the comments. All right, it means the absolute world to me. With that being said, do make sure to hit that like button. Hit the sub button if you haven't. It's free, free 99. And make sure to share this video with your grandma, your aunts, your uncles, your sisters, your cousins. I'll be seeing you next time. All right, I love you. I'm out.